Low key, and I am. I say I am. Know who I am. Happy Goyyear. Happy Goyyear. What's your Goyolution for this year? What the fuck am I watching, bro?
That's just me, Grim. My bad, man. I don't care how long he works, and I don't care what he does. So that's just me, Grim. My bad, man. Man, I told you not to be eating that shit. You're fucking getting high all the time. You know what I want to be when I be stressing? Ever since I talked to Ward, things fucked up and you're sitting there getting high. No shit, I'm high. You know what the fuck I heard? Oh, what the fuck you heard? How would you fucking say it? That walk backwards at 6 o'clock. I got good news and bad news. Bad news is the Hamburglar was selling quarter pounders on the block and he got caught. Good news, all I did was just drop a head. They got anything on me? Well, that's Ron, I'm getting there. Do you have anything concrete on Ron? They don't have anything yet but the drug house. That's all they have. The trap house on 31st is clear. Only problem I see is we got a burger that says
Trap Donald's. I mean, premium goy. This is premium goy, man. This is premium goy content right here.
Take all that shit off. You gotta walk, and you finna walk down Sunday night. Take everything off. Take socks off.
That's fucked up.
Check it out. Come to Kimbar. Walk this way. Walk that way. We're on this way right now. We're on. Yeah, we're on. We're on. We're on, bitch. Move your ears. We're on. We're on, bitch. Come right now. Come right up.
That's fucked up.
trying to tell me being a YN ain't gay when they out here recording dudes' dicks flopping around. Why you telling them to run? If you was really trying to humiliate a motherfucker, you would tell him to walk. But no, you wanted to see that shit swing. Fruity ass.
Yeah. It's crazy. So like basically they it was like they was holding somebody at gunpoint. Typical niggas, you know, holding this kid at gunpoint and stripped him butt ass naked and made him run down the block. But then when it comes to the police, when it comes to the slave catchers, when it comes to all these, you know what I mean? It's crazy. They don't want no problems. The same, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. These same motherfuckers that, you know what I mean? They don't want no problems with another person that's holding a gun or has some sort of backup or whatever. It's just so stupid.
It's the Jews. It's not the Jews, bro. It is the Jews. It is billionaire psychopaths that have sold the world for profit.
So, in other words, the Jews.
Christians United for Israel has over 10 million members in the United States, and there's only 7.5 million Jews living in the U.S.
And yet we still run the world. And we still own the media and everything. So, it is the Jews.
For centuries in Europe, Jews were strictly prevented from owning land, holding public office, or performing all sorts of professions.
Can we please not talk about that?
Saying Jews are just good with money is about as ridiculous as saying, oh, black people are just better at sports.
Well, it's true, ain't it?
What it does show is that black people, especially in poor areas, will turn to sports more than their white counterparts because of the simple fact that they have less access to economic opportunities.
Because, again, the Jews.
And in all honesty, if Jews secretly had all this power and money, do you really think I'd be working a job right now?
Actually, I don't see this, and I don't see this, so, does add up.
It's the Jews. It's not the Jews, bro.
It is.
The room wasn't supposed to be on the third floor.
Oh shit, here we go.
I can't at my size. And if I try, it could end very badly.
Jesus, badly. You will die.
With me either hurt,
Or die.
stuck,
Or
or even both.
both. Hurt and stuck.
Damn, combination.
And I have a fear of elevators.
She wants to use the lift.
So I'm worried, very worried, to be doing this.
Use the elevator. Use the elevator. Don't be scared. Stand up. Stand up.
That's
Safe journey.
crazy.
Oh
That's
shit.
crazy.
Oh shit. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. 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 Up.
That's crazy.
There we go. Come on. Go. 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 Jesus.
Nope,
Jesus. The elevator shifted.
nope, nope, nope.
Jesus.
Nope, nope, I'm not riding the elevator.
Oh.
I'll sleep on a bed. Please put me downstairs.
Oh shit.
Please put me downstairs.
Oh shit.
I need something.
You cut your hand. Oh.
How did that happen?
How did it happen? Her weight happened. Her body happened.
The elevator dropped down when I stepped in it.
It dropped down. Jesus. What goes up must come down. Damn.
I'm supposed to be on the third floor. I don't do third floor.
It's a damn shame, bro. That's a damn fucking shame, dog. This bitch is out here. This bitch is by herself is maximum capacity. Is that what you're telling me?
I had a fucking epiphany after what I just learned. Y'all are gonna shit yourselves. You could not fucking convince me that Israel is not trying to take over the fucking world. This is for every fucking person in the U.S. If you're a fucking U.S. citizen, listen to the show. I don't give a fuck if you're a Republican or if you're a fucking Democrat. Because at this point, when you hear this information, you're gonna realize it's we the people versus our fucking government. And our government of Israel, apparently, AIPAC. Right now, the U.S.'s birth rate is at an all-time fucking low. Okay, an all-time low, the lowest it has ever fucking been. And we know why, because this country fucking blows, and we can't afford to have kids here. Duh. That goes for a lot of other countries, right? There's one country that is thriving when it comes to their birth rates. Take a wild fucking guess. Israel. 3 children for every woman of childbearing age. They have the child, the mother gets a fucking paycheck. And every year until the baby's fucking 18 years old, a monthly check gets deposited into the mother's account. It doesn't stop there, y'all. Every fucking year until the kid is 18 years old, the government puts a check into some other account for that kid. So when they're 18, they can use that towards investments. Now this is where it gets fucked. Their healthcare, their education is heavily subsidized. You know why? Because of our fucking tax dollars. Okay? The hundreds and hundreds of dollars that Republicans seem to think are going towards food stamps and fucking aid for our own people. No. It's going for aid for Israel, not only for weapons to obliterate Palestinians, so that they can put these heavy-ass fucking paychecks into the mother's accounts, encouraging them to have more babies, and then also putting it into the babies' accounts so that they can be investors in the future. Mind you, all of our large corporations, a lot of them are fucking invested by, are fucking owned by Jewish Americans. I was sitting here thinking that maybe the U.S. is so fucking complicit in what's happening right now over there. My bad, y'all. I just realized my fucking windshield wipers were on. Hopefully y'all can...
Yeah, bitch, what the fuck?
I was thinking this whole time that the U.S. was so complicit in this because they want to have more territory in the Middle East, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But now that I'm fucking looking at it, we really are the United States of Israel. So, to fucking summarize, we're working our fucking asses off here in America. We can't afford to have kids, so therefore we have the lowest fucking birth rate that we've ever had. Struggling to make fucking ends meet here in this country. We have starving children here. They're sending all this fucking money to fucking Israel, funding their healthcare, their education, and allowing their women to have numerous fucking kids and getting paid for it. And then the kids, the Jewish children, get to grow up and have a fucking fat-ass bank account where they can make investments so that they can invest here in America and they can grow more here in this country. What the fuck? I had a fucking epiphany after what I just learned. Y'all are gonna shit yourselves. You could not fucking...
I think that this girl is, I was gonna say I think she's Muslim, but it's not, I don't know. I don't know.
Convince me that Israel is not trying to take over the fucking...
But the problem is, like, the problem is that people just not willing. What do you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. Everybody's just talking into a fucking phone. You would think that so many people just talking into their tracking device. You would think that we're waiting for the tracking device to grow a pair of arm and legs and destroy evil. You know what I mean? It's just like, if that's what they want, like everybody just holding up this fucking phone, and it's like this is the tracking device is like the fucking therapist now, or if it wasn't for this phone, there would be a revolution, in my opinion. But they fucking brought out these phones and got everybody just venting in a fake world, the cyber world, where you can't get anything done in real life, and it's enough. It's been enough for like however long. So, it's like once again, everybody's just like, look at this, hey, watch this, hey, did you know this? But it's like nothing happens after that. You know what I mean?
I didn't see some national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Like Capo and Lita got habits together. Like,
not gonna lie, ever since like Drake lost to Kendrick and he got humiliated, I fuck with Drake. I think he got brought back down to reality and realized, first of all, you half-breed Jew. First of all, you half-breed Jew. Let's get that straight. Okay? But I respect it. Any motherfucker that keep going, I respect it. Pause. Like, he got humiliated. I mean, that was a global humiliation ritual for this dude, how Kendrick did him. But he keep going. He like a fucking Jewish roach. He just keep going. And I respect that. Any nigga that keep going and don't stop, pause, I got nothing but respect for that shit.
Please listen. Who gave them the...
I wish I had some shit like this. This is cool. I wish I had, you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could have a house and, you actually got money to design, to, like, you know what I mean? To actually, like, like Grand Theft, like, create your home, create what you want your house to look like, your backyard to look like. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. Like, that shit is like a luxury now, you know what I mean?
Be paying anything for our existence on this earth. Gave them the right to charge us for water and land they didn't create. We should not be paying anything for our existence on this earth. Let that sink in. Let it scrape against everything that you've been taught. Because the most insane idea humanity ever normalized is that you owe money simply for being alive. You were born here without consent on a planet you did not create, under a sky that no government ever hung, breathing air that no corporation manufactured, and somehow you start life already in debt. That's not normal. That's not moral. That is not even sane. Explain to me how land became owned. Explain how water became a bill. Explain how shelter became rent, movement became a license, and rest became something you have to earn after selling most of your waking hours. They didn't just monetize labor, they monetized survival. And the moment survival has a price tag, freedom is gone. Because if you must comply to be allowed to live, that is not choice. That is coercion, wearing a suit and calling itself civilization. And don't insult people by calling this just how the world works. That phrase is the psychological gag they stuff in your mouth before they tighten the leash. Miss enough payments and watch how fast the mask drops.
They don't just take your house. They don't just shut off your utilities. They take your mobility. They take your dignity. They cage your body, all because you failed to keep up with the subscription fee for being alive. That's not order. That is a threat backed by force. Work itself is not the enemy. Contribution is natural. Humans have always built, always grown, always created, and always shared. What is evil is when contribution stops being voluntary and becomes a condition for survival. What is evil is when fear of hunger, homelessness, and medical neglect is used as the whip. And that fear is not accidental. It's engineered. It keeps you obedient, tired, and arguing with your neighbor instead of questioning the system that's draining you dry. No moral system, none, can justify charging human beings for access to the earth they were born on. If a system requires you to earn the right to exist, then that system is illegitimate at its core. And if hearing this makes you uncomfortable, good. That discomfort is the sound of a lie cracking. You're not lazy for questioning this. You're not crazy for feeling it's wrong. You're dangerous because you're starting to realize the truth. You were never meant to pay for your own existence.
Yiddy. Then you got this sugary ass nigga at the bottom. Look at this Frank Ocean ass fucking nigga here at the bottom. So the problem is, it's very simple, bro. You have to find the people. You have to physically, in Minecraft and Grand Theft Auto, we have to, in a Call of Duty lobby, we have to physically find these people. We have to locate these people that felt entitled to charge us for these things that, you know, that were never man-made. And they have to get eradicated. And then when somebody else try to step in that place, they have to get eradicated. And that has to be the tradition of humanity. And whenever man comes around and tries to think they're entitled to owning things that they never created, I mean, that is some crazy shit. Can you imagine? I couldn't imagine charging a nigga for water, knowing that I didn't create water. I was at the gas station earlier. They charging $4 for I think it was they wanted like $4. Then they tax you on it, which is good. They tax. We live in a world on a spinning rock, which they say. We live on a spinning rock where they're taxing us. Not only are they charging us for water, but they're taxing us for it. Oh, man. So, shit is a stage, and everybody is just going along with the script, man. And I wish I could live to see the day where the script, you know, motherfuckers on a global level, the script, people just rip the script in half and just go for fucking broke, man. That's what I wish I could live to see, man. You know what I mean?
Say it, man. Someone's gotta be the asshole to say that LeBron James is finished. It is simply lazy basketball.
Most people don't realize that calling 911 can actually land you in jail.
Nah, man, this year's gonna be different. I'm gonna get fucking shredded. I'm gonna get my degree.
Pay attention to how long they've been playing this trick on us. Speech from Berlin, 1940.
In many of these countries, even families are divided across party lines. One says they're conservative, another calls themselves liberal.
Created political concepts that tear families apart. Nothing's
Fuck.
Nothing's changed, but listen to this.
It looks like they hold different views, but in reality, it's mostly just labels. In truth, all three family members meet every year and end up agreeing on what they believe. And the so-called chosen people, a powerful group found everywhere, hold a great deal of influence.
Yes, they're just political labels, and both sides agree with each other on the major issues, and the so-called chosen people have a big influence on both sides, don't they?
And the so-called chosen people, a powerful group found everywhere, hold a great deal of influence. They help shape and control the state and all of its institutions.
Yes, the chosen people still control the state and all its institutions, like the education system, media, courts, economy, and all the politicians. Nothing's changing, is it?
That's why even when there's an opposition, nothing really changes. The opposition is always more of the same.
This speech was from 1940 on the other side of the world. Every 4 years, they put out the illusion of blame, the illusion of choice, the illusion of a savior, and we get all excited and pick them, but nothing ever really changes, does it? And the great noticing continues. Share this and help wake others up. Pay attention to how long they've been playing this trick on us. Speech from
I
Berlin.
was watching Zach's channel earlier, and he was talking about how he had a guest on, and he was basically saying that they used the Jews as an scapegoat, and basically that the Catholic Church or whatever the fuck is more powerful than the Jews and shit. Like, I guess maybe the Vatican or some shit. But I mean, it's like, once again, bro, there's no point in, I feel like all of them gotta go. It's as simple as that. Like, there's no point in, you know, identifying your enemy and then just, that's it. Like, when you identify the problem, you have to solve it. You can't just be like, oh, this is the problem, and then now everybody look, this is the problem, and then that's it. Like, it's like if you find out you got cancer, you just don't be like, okay, oh, you got brain cancer, here it is, we found it, and then that's okay, everybody, let's just go home now. Like, no. From there, they try to find solutions to, you know, get rid of it. To treat it, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing. These fucking evil ass people are cancers to an organic human experience, and they have to be treated. It's as simple as that. You know, because they genuinely feel like they are, like, this planet was left, or this realm was left for them to basically control until Jesus, whoever, whatever, until God comes back, whatever God they worship, until Satan come back, whoever the fuck. But they genuinely feel like this is their planet to rule until, you know what I mean, whoever their God is comes back.
You've been worshiping along with everybody else. You take your energy from the one true sun and plant an animal, and then you feed it directly to the black hole sun. That's all you do, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You breathe Satan's chemical air. You literally trapped your star that was floating around in space. They've erased your memory like they do when you die and you go into light. They recycle you, and they erase your memory and place you back into an embryo. Listen to me, people. This is real shit. You need to wake the fuck up, okay? You're a star at your heart. You've been cubed, okay? Your kundalini is a trap. You're a free energy machine, and you can't detect it. Now you're forced to take a shit, get horny, get hungry. You're a free energy machine.
God damn, bro. This shit really fucked up, man.
You're a free energy machine, and you can't detect it. Now you're forced to take a shit, get horny, get hungry, get a pain in your heart, a frog in your throat. Your feet, where your souls are, okay? 2 below you, 3 above you. Listen, you can put this shit together, people. They rub a lot of stuff in your face. It's called lesser magic. It takes your blood off of their hands, all right? You've been worshiping Saturn along with everybody else. You take your energy from the one true sun and plant an animal, and then you feed it directly to the black hole sun. That's all you do, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You breathe Satan's chemical air. You drink his fluoridated water. You eat his poison and rich foods. And when I say Satan, I mean Saturn. Saturn is, obviously, there's a cult on Earth, and they've got us all worshiping Saturn. They literally trapped your star that was floating around in space. They literally trapped your... Talking in my place.
Nigga! Even if you're not necessarily nigga, but like, nigga, you gotta hear this, nigga. You gotta hear these. Nigga, the creator of Simpsons was in the Epstein League. couldn't even fix my lips to say it. Was in the Epstein list, boy.
Boy.
He ain't predicting the future, nigga. He ain't a sidekick, nigga. Nigga, he in the group chat, nigga.
He in the group chat.
He knew it. He knew it. Nigga, they talking about these. All this shit is planned and
He in the
orchestrated.
group chat.
You know what I noticed? Conspiracy theorists are only conspiracy theorists, nigga. Till the fucking truth come out, nigga. These motherfuckers been hitting that bitch on the noggin all day long, nigga. Nigga, I feel like goddamn Sherlock Holmes, nigga. I've been saying this fuck nigga was a part of them. Ain't no fucking way you just guessing the Twin Towers getting blown up and put it into a cartoon gang. You in a motherfucking group chat. I knew it. Nigga! Even if you're not necessarily nigga, but like, nigga, you gotta hear this, nigga.
Over 100,000 people message me asking to come with on the ice wall adventure to Antarctica.
Let's
But I
go.
can only take about 100 of you because that's all that will fit on the Sea Spirit boat, which I learned is what we need after watching this video of these people who
Let's
already
go,
found the
y'all.
entrance and land out there beyond.
I'm going.
So I can only take about 100 of you guys. And I'm glad that everyone else can see this vision that there is more to explore in this world.
Let's
that
go.
The powers who have been controlling us for so long have been lying to us, saying that everything's already been explored. That's not true. There's an infinite realm of lands out there that we can go after. And don't even take my word for it. Take Admiral Byrd's word.
To countless Americans. Admiral Byrd, you've been to both the North Pole and the South Pole. Is there any unexplored land left on this earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans? Yes, there is. And not up around the North Pole, because it's getting crowded up there now, because they find out it's really usable. Not only to live in, but militarily. But strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole, on the other side of the South Pole, from Little America. And it's, I think it's quite astonishing that there should be an area as big as that unexplored. There's a tremendous... So there's a lot of adventure left down at the bottom of the world.
Over 100,000 people message me asking to come with on the ice wall adventure to Antarctica. But I can only...
Let's go. That sounds fun. That sounds like a suicide mission. I'm with it. I'm with it. He said live stream the whole thing on Starlink. I'm down to go. This person said the ice wall is 10,000 miles. The atmosphere is very different, and due to natural gases produced by volcanoes, the atmosphere is extremely toxic to our lungs. It's made of mercury, lead, and very little oxygen. The combination is why temperatures are extremely low. There's no way to do this without the proper resources. We gonna be over there in some astronaut suits and shit, looking like a whole bunch of extras in Interstellar and shit. Whole bunch of conspiracy theorists, Interstellar looking niggas. I'm with it.
And then have more
want more certainty around my future with resources and things like that, then take an easy life now, but then there's still risk later because things. I don't want to admit that he's a complete fucking puppet. So hard to admit, even fooled, but
He's literally taken America into one big, massive humiliation ritual. It's an embarrassment.
it's the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Like, I can give so many examples, but like when Benjamin Netanyahu visited the White House, he handed him a golden pager. That is a death threat. We all know that. And then he goes and pulls his chair out for him. Like, it was just an humiliation ritual. I want to admit that he was a complete fucking puppet.
And y'all, Netanyahu was at the White House, from what I saw, correct me if I'm wrong, but Netanyahu was at the White House on New Year's Eve. I think I was talking to Sato and I told him that. Netanyahu was at the fucking White House last night, bro. So you pay taxes to Israel so Jewish-owned media can push propaganda to destroy your country and family. All right. Yeah.
Happy rent day, player.
Ah!
Car note due, car insurance due, credit card due, phone
It's
bill
a
due,
happy
light
rent
bill
day.
behind, gas bill behind, water bill behind. Your partner looking for that $20 that you owe from last year. Your mama want her $500
It's
back
a
that she let
happy
you borrow.
rent
Your
day.
kid birthday coming up, your birthday coming up, your wife's birthday coming up, anniversary around the corner, Valentine's Day around the corner. Don't you gotta be to work in the morning? You got a lot of stress on your 3, 2, 1. Happy rent day, player. Rent due,
Happy
car
rent
note due,
day.
car insurance due, credit card due.
Nah, that's funny. I ain't even think about it like that. Nigga said happy rent day. Enjoy that little shot, bitch ass nigga. Better be at work on time, motherfucker.
I make my own money, invest in myself, I don't need your advance. I know you a hater, you plotting on me, trying to take what I am.
Doesn't this hate your eyebrows?
Coca-Cola just signed a 5-year, $1.1 billion deal with Microsoft. 5 years ago, it was discovered that there were fluorescent nanoparticles in Coca-Cola. Now, if I were a conspiracy theorist, I might think there were more to this partnership.
Now, according to reports, Microsoft and the Coca-Cola Company have announced a 5-year strategic partnership to align Coca-Cola's core technology strategy system-wide. So it is said to enable the adoption of leading-edge technology and foster innovation and productivity globally. Using Azure OpenAI service, Coca-Cola is currently exploring the use of generative AI-powered digital assistants. Now, did you know they have found nanotechnology in Coca-Cola and in Pepsi products? Have a look at this. The biodistribution study in major organs indicated that the MPs were easily accumulated in the digestive tract. And they were able to cross the blood-brain barrier and dispersed into the brain. Questions, and of course suspicions, have been raised in recent years.
Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked.
Arrested and detained for over 6 weeks for flying over Antarctica. Now, Ethan was attempting to become the first person to fly over all 7 continents. And he was doing this for charitable reasons. He was trying to raise money for charity. And after he flew over Antarctica, he was arrested. and detained without any sort of reasoning whatsoever. Now, what's interesting about this story is we have been telling you guys that you can't go independently explore Antarctica, or you'll be met with military, you'll be arrested like Ethan was, because they are hiding what's truly beyond the ice wall of Antarctica. And Ethan found this out the hard way. Spending 6 weeks detained with very little food, his health seriously declined, heart swole up, and the authorities would not let him go because they believed that he saw too much. I want you guys to listen to this interview of the last man who ever explored Antarctica and exactly what he had to say.
Explored land left on this earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans?
Yes, there is. And not up around the North Pole because it's getting crowded up there now because they find out it's really usable. Not only to live in, but militarily. But strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole on the other side of the South Pole from Middle America.
Now, what's super interesting about this is directly after Admiral Byrd's expedition of Antarctica, the Antarctic Treaty was formed. This is the only time in human history where every single country has come together, put aside all of their differences, and said that we cannot go independently explore this place or you'll be met with military, you'll be arrested, you can't go explore here. Every single country in the world, all these countries that are at war with each other and all this stuff, nope, not here. It's all good. A place of peace. This is the Antarctic Treaty flag. And you'll notice that there's 12 sections, 12, 12, 12, and 12. Well, 1 + 2 = 3. This is how they subliminally put this in your face. The elites and the Freemasons like to use the 33rd degree, subliminal messages to tell you that they're the ones controlling everything. They do not want you to explore what's beyond Antarctica. Now, when you start to look at old maps of the world, it starts to make sense because Antarctica is actually a 360-degree ice wall that contains all of our oceans. It's the ice wall. And there's lands beyond the ice wall. Listen to what Mr. Beast had to say here.
Wait, have you ever been to Antarctica? Yeah. Do you believe in the ice wall? Yeah, I saw the ice wall.
Watch his body language.
I can't say on stream. No way, but...
Can't say on stream about what he saw, eh? Truth to everything is... This is Ethan Go, the kid who was arrested and detained for over 6 weeks for flying over Antarctica. Now...
So they'd be like, what you be doing? I'd be like, nothing.
Millennials don't experience time normally. It's because they were raised inside a temporal distortion field. Millennials grew up during a very specific glitch in reality. They were told, follow the steps, go to school, get the job, buy the house, have the kids, and time would move in a straight, predictable line. Then that didn't happen. Instead, they lived through economic collapse, technological acceleration, constant social comparison, and a never-ending series of once-in-a-lifetime events that happened every 3 to 5 years. So here's what that does to time perception. For millennials, the future stopped feeling guaranteed. And when the future feels unstable, the nervous system collapses time inward. That's why they experience urgency and paralysis at the same time. Why a year can feel like a week, but a single email can feel like it takes 3.
Get a bunch of frozen ahi, and they trick everybody into thinking it's beautiful, fresh ahi. So what they do is they get this rotten tuna, feed it into this red chemical dye, which turns it from the brown, poopy color that you see into a bright red color that never goes away. So even if the fish is completely rotten, it'll still look completely fresh, because they're injecting this dye, soaking it in this dye to give it the illusion of being fresh ahi. And they're gonna inject carbon monoxide gas into the bags and then let the fish marinate in that carbon monoxide gas so it soaks all the way through it. Keeps the fish from smelling or tasting rotten. To the extent it can get so rotten that people can actually die and never have tasted or smelled that it's bad, because the carbon monoxide prevents that from happening. When restaurants or grocery stores turn this into value-added products, so sushi or poke, they do not have to label that this is the type of fish they're using. They can just say fresh made. Get a bunch of frozen ahi, and they trick everybody into thinking it's beautiful, fresh ahi. Pulled up, get a car, quick. Get a bunch of quick luminary autos. Come get yours right now.
Let's go and face Haiti. What you got?
Chevy Impala, 2014.
Why is it that the same people who crucified Jesus Christ did 9/11, attacked the USS Liberty, hijacked...
Now that you know President Trump's your last president, what do? You're going to see him expand the United States into 7 different territories in the name of Jesus. That's a prophecy. When he does this, many men are going to flee to the land of their fathers. That's what the prophecy said. You're not going to do that. You're going to follow the children of Israel. The children of Israel going to D.C. to tell President Trump to let us go with our reparations. We are leaving the country to repatriate. We're not asking for reparations to stay. When this happens, the prophecy says that many of you are going to take hold to the Jews as we leave, and you're going to follow us saying, we believe God is with you. We're going to Mount Zion to build a house of prayer for all nations. Mount Zion is in Judea, in the West Bank, in a city called Telerod, where you can see the temple that David's men took from the Jebusites. It's still there to this day, and David's tabernacle is going to be lifted up, and we're going to build a place where everyone can come and praise and pray. We're going to be there for 3.5 years, and then they're coming to get us, and we're going to the wilderness. Join the call, sign the petition in my bio if you're leaving with us. It's also in the comments.
Hold on. He said all that, and then he said, they coming to get us. We got 3 years. They coming to get us. And then we going into the wilderness. Nigga, I don't want to live in the wilderness. I don't want to live in the wilderness. And I'm tired of talking about some fucking bullshit that happened 3,000 years ago. Why we never get to talk about... Why can't we start a new book? The book of real nigga-lations. The book of crash out revelations. The fuck? Why can't we get a brand new book with nothing on the pages and write a brand new future for fucking real truth seekers and enlightened folk? Why everything gotta go back to some motherfucking time that we ain't never fucking lived through? But this nigga fucking Timu fucking Timu plus Young Jeezy looking ass nigga. This nigga said the book of Backpage. This nigga is crazy.
Prophecy. When he does this,
then the nigga gonna sit up there and say, we got 3 years and then they coming for us. And then we going to the wilderness. Fuck. You a motherfucking lie. I'd rather die in the street. Fuck are you talking about? I'd rather die in the street.
There's a rumor on the internet that people are saying, yeah, it's not me, obviously. I mean, anybody that looks at my background, looks where I was born, it's not me.
So the gentleman who took this video apparently tracked down Michael Smith to ask him what his thoughts were in regards to the fact that he not only looks like the Challenger astronaut, but has the exact same name.
I mean, it's interesting that the Michael J. Smith that was the astronaut looks something like me when we were younger, but really not. Yeah, you just sure look alike. It's the same I know the facial thing, but that's what we looked like, what, 40 years ago? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What are the odds that the three on the top have an identical doppelganger living to this day that has their...
I wake up in the morning time. The first thing I do before I even brush my teeth. Good morning, how you doing? I'm calling to put in an order for breakfast this morning, please. I gotta look for whatever service I need. Do what I'm gonna order for breakfast. That's the first thing I do. All right, can I get the 2 slices of Steakhouse Premium Pancake? For breakfast. Can I get 2 orders of that, please? I spend most of my time on these delivery services.
Niggas just say Steakhouse Pancake? What the fuck?
You know, French toast.
Oh my God.
The amount of stuff that you could get is just crazy, so I get excited. It's like the Super Bowl. You can get whatever you want now. You understand? And I'll slice of, let me get a slice of ham. 2.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes. But
At least he can stand up.
I get anxious even though the food don't take long.
At least he can stand up.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. All right, thank you. And once I get here, it's the best part of my day because I love to eat. And I'm ready to go, you know? I'm always ready to eat. I just feel like the food has to be eaten. Food could be here, and I tell myself, stop, just put it down. 10 minutes later, for some reason, I'm back at it again. Something in my head is telling me I have to eat the food.
Christ! Jesus! Jesus! Jesus!
It just takes me to another place.
Hey.
You know the food, it just blocks the world around you.
It's
And then you
blocking
feel
your
comfortable.
intestine.
You feel like nobody could see you. It gives me everything I want. But there's nothing worse than coming to an end of a meal. So, when breakfast is over,
although we
I'm
come
already thinking about lunch.
to the
I do get food.
Oh, God.
of these fries.
Then I'm already back on the phone, looking on what I'm gonna get for lunch.
This nigga really set out his mouth. Ain't nothing worse than coming to the end of some food. Listen, man, we all love food, bro. We all love food, bro. But it's just like, it's only so much food you can eat before you start feeling sick. I hate that. I love food. Food and pussy, bro, right there. 1A, 1B. But even me, like, I don't even like that feeling of when you overeat. I hate that feeling. I can't wait for I'll be like, yo, my metabolism need to hurry the fuck up and lock in. Because I hate that feeling of just like, oh my God, I overate. I hate that feeling. So I don't know how these niggas I don't know how they just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And they don't even move. They don't even move around. I be hungry because I'm moving around. I'm moving around for 8 hours every day. I'm moving around. I didn't eat today till fucking 9 o'clock. First time I ate today was 9 o'clock. I had me a burger and fries, $20 down the drain. I was done. You know?
Jesus!
Never had that free Sprite. It just...
Candace Owens' biggest backer, John Mappin, has released a very eerie and disturbing Christmas video. Keep in mind that he's a Scientologist and has ties to Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, good afternoon, and a very, very happy Christmas to all of our friends all over the world, and happy holidays to those of you who don't perhaps celebrate Christmas, but you celebrate these holidays that are so important in your own way. Now, in the next 12 months, in the coming year, we are going to all be a witness to extraordinary changes. Some of those changes will be miraculous. Some of those changes will be spectacular. And some of those changes will involve things that you have never in your life seen before or have imagined that are possible. Whatever occurs and whatever changes we will experience, let us remember the friendship that is fundamental between all living souls. And let us appreciate the friendships that you, of course, out there as our friends have extended to us. And we, as your friends, extend to you at this time. From our family to yours, may we wish you a very, very happy Christmas, and we wish you the most extraordinary New Year. I hope you enjoy it.
John Mappin helped found the UK Turning Point branch. Some speculate that he's her handler. It's also been suggested that he helped arrange the marriage between Candace and George Farmer. I already mentioned he's a Scientologist who has ties to Jeffrey Epstein. But Candace Owens surrounds herself with dark characters, supporting Harvey Weinstein and Andrew Tate. When are her followers going to start asking questions about Candace? Candace Owens' biggest backer, John Mappin, has released a very eerie...
Never heard of this dude. John Mappin. Fucking weirdo. Complete fucking weirdo, bro. Don't that sound like some shit he was like, and I hope that you remember our friendships. It sound like he about to take the zipper off or some shit. It sound like, okay, listen, okay, I'm not a human, but remember that time we went to Top Golf together and I didn't eat you when we was sitting in the car. I didn't eat you. Remember that? I could have ate you, Candace. You remember that? I could have ate your black ass. You know I like dark meat. Oh man. You know, that's what it sounds like. That sounds like a fucking sneak diss. That sounds like a interdimensional sneak diss. I could have ate your black ass. I could have sucked all the blood out your body within 3 seconds. This person said, for those that don't understand the mask, he is referring to the reptilian ETs that pull the strings in higher dimensional realms. Okay. Nice. Project Bluebeam shit. Me and Sato was talking about this. We were saying, like, you know, this is going to be the first ever, you know, potential false flag. This is going to be the first ever potential false flag with the alien invasion that we've ever actually were ahead of. Like when it came to 9/11, who was really predicting that? Who was calling that out before it happened? Who was calling out COVID before it happened? And we're all ahead of this Project Bluebeam shit. And I was saying, well, what if it's kind of like a reverse psychological operation? What if whatever's going on in the sky is real, but they've conditioned us to reject it? You know what I'm saying? Because we've never been in a situation where we're calling it out before it happens, and it happens exactly how we've called it out. You know what I mean? And even if they did hit us with the Project Bluebeam shit and the Voice to Skull shit, and they tried to say, oh, this is the rapture and da-da-da-da-da, and you gotta listen, and, you know, this is how they get us in the one world government shit. Even if it was fake or whatever, people were still, I mean, bro, like, once again, you know, people still voluntarily eat McDonald's, Burger King, all, you know what I mean? Like, let's have a real conversation. People voluntarily participate in their own destruction every day. So if on a random fucking Wednesday the fucking sky looked like it opened up and it was, you know, whatever, Jesus Christ talking to them, of course they're gonna fucking be like, they probably tell God, they be like, Jesus, can you hold on for a second? Okay, cause I'm waiting on this motherfucker to get my sauce. I told this motherfucker 2 sweet and sours. Hold on, Jesus. I mean, as soon as I get my sauce.
His backer.
Does an analysis of, doesn't tap you on your shoulder and ask if you're ready. It just moves. If you're ready, it just moves.
This nigga looks scary as hell.
Constantly. One day you realize it's taking more than you remember giving away. When you're young, Tom.
Here's the top 5 eras that are over in the United States.
This nigga look crazy as
Top
hell.
5 right here, eras that are officially over. The marriage era, it's over. All-time low and everything, which it should be. That marriage era is over. It's decayed. It's out of line, really. All right, number 2 is the relationship era. Men and women are just cracking each other for money now. So if the relationship era is over, men and women should be living in separate
Can I hit the like button? Can we get 11 likes?
by the men. The men are tired of putting in effort. That the old days of begging and simping and, oh my God, please, 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 that effort era is over. Number 4, no approaches, the no approach era. Women hate being approached, so now we don't do approaches anymore. So it's the no approach era, okay? No cold approach. It's archaic. Get out of here. Number 5, the dating app era is officially over. Everyone's getting off of the dating apps. Everyone's just paying for ass, okay? That's part 1. I got part 2 coming soon. Here is the top 5 eras that are over in the United States.
This nigga look crazy as hell, yo. Look at this nigga. This nigga look crazy as hell. This nigga look like he'll suck a nut, smooth out your balls, nigga. No, he look like a gay pimp. He look like he a tranny pimp or some shit. He'll suck a nut clean out your balls, nigga. Look at this nigga here, man. Tell me he don't look like he know where all his tranny hoes G-spots is at.
That's a man. That is a man. That is a woman. That is a man. That is a man. That's a man. That's a woman. That's a man. This is a clavicle, not a collarbone. Go look in the mirror. You guys have to go start looking in the mirror.
Hold on, man. Megan Fox is a nigga?
You can't see how thick her neck is. This is a man. This is a man. See the skull? That's the skull of a man.
Oh, shit.
A woman has a very small skull up here. Adam's apple. It's in sports. It's everywhere.
Oh, shit.
Did transgenders, these are all men, did transgenders get on the Titanic to overpower the original Native American bloodline families? The only people on the Titanic that could have stopped the Federal Reserve were unalived on the Titanic, and I think the rest of us were brought here as slaves. You see, they posed as women, and they were all men on the Titanic with our families. I have the chills. I know I'm right. There's absolutely nothing that I don't fully understand. Cattle trucks run no e-logs. They run no federal laws. They don't have to stop, and there's a gas tank behind every single one of them. They run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't have to stop at way stations. They don't have to get stopped by law enforcement. This is the biggest scandal in the fucking history of ever. I feel it in my bones. If you fully understand that's a man, that is a man. That is a woman.
Damn, Sandra Bullock was kind of bad, man.
Look at this video, man.
When they're feeding the dead to the living, you know the end is near. Check out this death chamber, this washing machine. They call it aquamation, where they liquefy the dead and then dump the remains down the drain to be recycled into the municipal water supply. And so people are drinking it, they're showering in it, they're doing their laundry in it, and this is happening in most states across the country. In most major cities, they're recycling dead people and feeding it to the living. What does that mean exactly? And they're grinding up the bones into powder. They call this calcium phosphate, which is going to be used for food processing, undoubtedly. Maybe in your vitamins. And so what are the implications when people start eating dead people, like cannibalism? Is there going to be kuru running around out there? Mad cow disease? What about in a spiritual sense? What is that like when you're eating and drinking dead people? Of course, they're spraying this on the food supply. Irrigation. They're using dead people as compost, and people are drinking it. So what does that mean? What does that feel like? Ladies and gentlemen, obviously this is another satanic ritual that's being performed before our very eyes. And essentially people are being raped by this death juice as they're forced to drink it. Talk about drinking the Kool-Aid. Now they're drinking dead people in the major cities. That's why they're all crazy in these big cities. They're drinking dead people, and they don't even know it, for the most part. And they keep finding human DNA in the food supply. What do you think that's all about? It's probably not just aquamation, but they're probably grinding babies and who knows what else in these meat processing plants so that people will eat human flesh without even knowing it. That's how these cult members get their kicks, ladies and gentlemen, quite literally.
Oh, this is crazy. Look at this video, man.
When they're feeding the dead.
This nigga said you drinking dead people. That would be crazy on a t-shirt. You're drinking dead people. That's crazy. Said this man disappeared after revealing how iPhone radiation is damaging his brain. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I used to keep for years. I would keep my phone in the same pocket, and that's the only thing. I would only put my phone in that pocket. And a couple months ago, like the phone, my battery started to like, it was like in the early stages of exploding. I don't know what the fuck. I guess it was just like an old battery. So the battery started to like swell up. And like out of nowhere, my leg just started feeling terrible. And like I could barely walk. And I'm like, do I got a blood clot? Like, what the fuck is going on with my leg? And it was only where I kept my phone at. And so I was like, yo, I can't keep my phone in this pocket no more, like ever again. I don't even like having my phone on me. I don't even like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't even have my phone in the same room that I sleep in. But after I stopped, and probably like 2-3 months later, my leg kind of felt back normal. But and then I went and got a new battery for my phone. But I think that radiation definitely was frying my fucking leg, bro. I definitely think that has something to do with it. It said device, your phone is slow cooking your neural pathways. I believe it, bro. Man, it's so bad. Like we go to sleep with the phone right next to our fucking head. Like it's fucking terrible, man. It's fucking terrible.
Music thing is weird. You're looking for.
Notice how there's no cables from here to here or here to here. You might ask, why is that important? Here's why. I got so much advice from.
Hey, they ain't gonna tell you. Hey, they ain't gonna tell you that hell is really the hill of your feet and heaven is in your mind. And God and the devil is really you having a conscious battle because your spirit is so divine. They ain't gonna tell you. They want you sleep. Why would they tell you? Hey, they ain't gonna tell you that delicious meat you love is made from human cells. But you think it's steak like a zombie dead out here eating your cells. They ain't gonna tell you. It tastes too good. Why would they tell you? Hey, they ain't gonna tell you that television is telling lies to your vision. Not only entertaining, it's programming you to keep you locked in this third dimension. They ain't gonna tell you. No. They control your thoughts. Why would they tell you? Hey, but I will. And that's why I'm telling you. Hey, they ain't gonna tell you.
It's HRC spinning something into a glass. Then I say, let's take a closer look and re-examine. HRC sports the slit eyes pretty regularly. However, here, she is not spinning anything into the glass. Her tongue is going down clear to the bottom of the glass and back up. Watch this. As if you're watching the predator camouflage himself against the trees.
Oh, shit. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Take a closer look and re-examine. HRC sports the slit eyes pretty regularly. However, here, she is not spitting anything into the glass. Her tongue is going down clear to the bottom of the glass.
Oh, shit.
Back up. Watch this. As if you're watching the predator camouflage himself against the trees whenever he's translucent. This is the infamous HRC spitting something into a...
A 12-week mentorship program.
Everything I've eaten after moving out of my parents' house as a 21-year-old man. Okay, I'm proud of you, gang. I'm proud of you. Let's see what you be grubbing on. Don't fall down.
See, all of the world is one big stage, and all these celebrities are just scripted and recycled character. This is Jamie Presley and Margaret Robbie, Heath Ledger and Joseph Gordon. You have to understand, guys, that this reality has been scripted from the beginning. This is why The Simpsons predicts everything. It's not a prediction. It's simply an agenda. And all of these people, they're all the same characters that have been playing the same roles for so long, distracting you. They're all part of the exact same club. They don't go away. They're the same people. Look at this. They're the same people, guys. Very, very obvious. Very obvious. Isn't it obvious?
What the fuck?
What do you guys think? Same people again, scripted reality. We live in a scripted reality. I keep telling you guys this. It's all an agenda. They're all a part of the globalists. They don't die. They just get recycled. That's all it is. They know it's good. You should too. Peace and love. See, all of the world is one big stage, and all these...
We've tried everything. We've tried everything, dude. Fucking Southwest Bacon Whopper. We tried everything. Pepperoni bacon. We tried everything. Fucking environmentally friendly Whopper. We tried everything. All right? Fucking, we have tried everything we can think of. This isn't good enough for you? Come on, dude. We're trying out here. Do you guys like Spider-Mans? You guys like Spider-Mans? Hell yeah. We made it red. We made it red. We made it red. Come on. How about this? How about this? You like Stranger Things? Hell yeah, dude. We will give it to you upside down. We don't know what we're doing, but we will do it, dude. Whatever you want, we'll do it. Come on. We're fucking trying our best, guys. Okay, how about this? How about this? You know if you want a burger or a chicken sandwich. Fine. We put them together and we called it a nightmare. Come on, man. Is that not good enough? Come on, dude. We have fucking Whopper melts. We got sourdough breakfast sandwiches. We got bacon cheesy tots. We got jalapeno cheddar bites. We have funnel cake fries. We have Mexican funnel cake fries. We have grilled hot dogs. We have I don't know what this is, but Doritos related. We have fucking dip in ranch, dog. Dip that shit in ranch. Come on, we have a fucking, it's a fiery stripe, so you can say, why is it fiery? Come on, it's purple now. Come on, we got mac and Cheetos. I don't know what you want from us. We've tried everything. We've tried everything. Fucking Southwest Bacon Whopper. We tried everything.
And it all tastes the fucking same. It all tastes like shit. It all tastes like goy slop, bro. All of it.
So let's quickly discuss Aleister Crowley Jr., otherwise known as Barbara Bush. Now, one thing about Aleister Crowley Jr. was the pearl necklace. You're going to see the pearl necklace a lot on Aleister Crowley Jr. And also linebackers build pearl necklace. But I heard on the grapevine that this guy was very perverted, and that like for the satanic agenda, they find this inversion and like joke on society to be really funny. All it really takes is changing your voice, vocal shaving. And then you get the voice like this. But yeah, that's just the rabbit hole. Conspiracy theory. But I don't know. Is she passing? Are you clocking that T, anyone? Does she pass? Oh, I don't know, but...
If I were to read a book of... You guys remember the show To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen? Yeah, that got canceled because...
Go through! Yeah, Trump's gonna kill all you people. You say you did not inject GP1, GP1 developed by my people, the Israelis at MIT with HIV in it, right? No. That's exactly what it is. This is a jet by the Israelis. To get rid of all you Americans. You're all part of the land of Edom. They consider Donald Trump their Mashiach. I don't know if you know this. Do you know that they gave Donald Trump the silver crown of the Torah recently, which is to be put on the head of the Messiah? Do you know this? Who's that? 163 Orthodox rabbis. Oh, wow. Came together at Trump's golf course and handed him the silver crown. Do you know any of that? Nope. They gave him a menorah about 2 weeks ago. On the bottom, the inscription says the Prince of Peace, an utterance out of the prophet Isaiah for the Mashiach, the Messiah. Do you know that happened? So you guys have no idea that they, in Israel, the Knesset, and in the Sanhedrin have proclaimed Donald Trump the Messiah. You know none of this. They gave Trump the silver crown of the Torah. Got that? That's the silver crown in Jerusalem. This is to be given to the Messiah and the Messiah only. And 163 Orthodox Jewish rabbis gave Donald Trump the silver crown of the Torah. I worked 4 years on Trump's campaign team. These guys are, this is the inscription, which you can't read, but you can read it here. They're calling him the Prince of Peace. This is an utterance out of the prophet Isaiah. Donald Trump is considered the Mashiach of Israel, the Messiah, according to these rabbis who run your country. Go through. Yeah, Trump's going to kill all you people. So you did not inject GP1?
They said Trump is the first Jewish president. And ain't his grandchildren half Jewish or whatever the fuck?
Okay, so let me just make this quick.
My fucking phone's about to die. And it's fucking freezing out here, bro. So I'm gonna think I'm a go ahead.
Okay, so let me just make this quick.
I'm freezing.
Think of an apple on the table right now. Think of an apple.
Isn't it crazy that the cow to burger ratio that is being pumped out doesn't add up? For every fast food chain, for every conglomerate that pumps out these burgers non-stop, really sit down and think about it. Really do the math, because the math doesn't math in this situation. But I really want you to consider how many burgers all these fat fuck Americans eat a day from these disgusting chains, and how many cows there is in America. There's not enough cows. There really isn't enough cows. But there's enough immigrants. There's enough deportees that are going missing. There was enough people from the watermelon place that got executed. What do you think they're feeding you? Have you read The Jungle by Rob Sinclair? Because that was during the industrial industry, and meat was a massive catalyst to that. The FDA at that time had approved 10% allowance of human DNA in any meat product. So it's like a regular thing in these meat processing plants to get your fingers, your hands, your arms cut off and ground in with the ground beef. Oh, ugh. I'm not.
Dog.
Oh God. I'm not saying I'm perfect and saying that I only eat plants, but it's like a 90-10% diet because I'm bodybuilding currently.
Dog. So what if they what if they brought in all of these immigrants under Joe Biden basically to be our food source? Let's have a real conversation. What if they was letting all of these motherfuckers come over here basically so that they can round them up eventually and then feed them to us? Now, wouldn't that be some crazy ass shit? So anyway, happy Goyyear. Today was an alright day. It wasn't terrible. But this isn't the new year. The new year is supposed to be in the spring when, you know, life actually starts coming back and shit. You know, nothing about today for me personally. It's really a spell, you know what I mean? It's really a spell. It's a spell. And it's a ritual. And once you wake up, once you really wake up and you detach from that shit, there's no magic. That's why they say it's the magic of Christmas and all of this shit. Once you wake the fuck up and detach from the spell and the ritual, I don't feel anything. I don't feel nothing. There's nothing special about New Year's. Like last night, I was like, oh, it's 12 o'clock. Whoop-de-doo. It was like, it's like any other day for me. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Like I said, for me, I don't. It's nothing special about this shit, bro. It's just another day. It's just another day. Only difference is, you know, maybe people are a little bit friendlier. People are a little bit nicer. But that's also because they don't have to go to work. That's because they didn't have to go to work, you know, for a couple of days. So it's a lot of things that factor into, you know, this shit. But it's completely fucked up, man. And we'll see what happens this year. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I've been super lazy with the music and shit, and you know whatever. But it's just so cold up here. It was 18 degrees today, bro. I can't. And in my car, I barely have any heat in my car. So these pieces of shit, like I got this car, it's a piece of fucking shit. I barely have any heat. You know what I mean? It's gonna be definitely more uncomfortable trying to figure out, you know, trying to figure out how to sleep in this car, because my other car, at least I could turn it on and I could get heat. You know what I mean? That's at least it was on its way out, but this car, I turned this car on and this car might take 20 minutes to heat up, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck to get. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the fuck out of this state, how to get the fuck out of this away from these fucking demonic ass people, and do what I gotta do to put myself in a better situation. But this ain't it. It's cold as hell here. It is cold, man. It is so cold. It's just like, it's like depressing. It just, you know what I mean? It's just like, you don't want to do shit. And I don't understand how people be like, oh, I like the cold. I'm like, what? Something wrong with your ass. Like, if I told myself this, I was like, if I didn't need this fucking dumbass fake ass money, I would have fucking slept the entire day. I would have literally slept the whole day. 18 degrees? I'm good, fam. I'm more than good on this shit, bro. Ain't nothing fun about being outside in this level of just, you know what I'm saying, in this type of weather, man. And then now I'm looking around and it's looking like it's trying to fucking it's like flurries or rain or something. I don't fucking know. So yeah, man, happy Goyyear, y'all. Goyyear, happy Goyyear. We'll see what's in store. Hey, just like I said, I've been saying for a long time, just wrap it up. Can we fast forward? Can we just press the fast forward button and get it over with? Is it gonna fucking snow? Now I just saw the truck going around putting the salt down. I'm not built for this shit, bro. You know, like I tried to manifest it that I wouldn't be here. I told myself last winter I did not want to be in Jersey at all. Like I wanted to leave in December. I wanted to leave by December. It's fucking snowing. And I just couldn't, maybe I'm fucked up. Maybe, you know what I mean? I'm not at that level, like, of manifesting and shit like that. But I told myself I wanted to get the fuck out of this place, man. I mean, I hate it here, bro. I hate this fucking place. I hate the people here. The food is fucking trash. Everything sucks here, bro. So it's like, I have no problem starting over somewhere new, somewhere warm. But with me, my situation for the last 3-4 years has always been transportation. For some reason, I cannot manifest a reliable vehicle to save my life. I cannot manifest a reliable fucking car to save my life to get the fuck up out of here. You know, because I already know if I put gas in this car, save up a little bit of money, this car gonna break down, you know what I mean, halfway wherever I'm trying to get to go. I already know. I'm gonna be on the side of the fucking road. You know what I mean? So that's what happens in my last car. I realized, like, in the aftermath that my fucking my converter was clogged. It was done. And it fucked up my engine. But I thought it was something else. I thought it was something else wrong with it or whatever. But that car had 300,000 miles. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know, that's my goal for this year. Like to leave New Jersey or literally leave this planet. Like, that's my goal. I'm not like that's on some like this is unacceptable type shit. You know, this is like, that's my goal, to leave this fucking state and never come back. Unless I fucking figure out, I finesse something to where I can get like a really good paying job here, and then, you know what I'm saying, and then start stacking some serious money. Other than that, you know what I mean? That's my you know, promise that I'm making to myself. Going out of here and never looking back, never coming back. Oh, they could drop a bomb on this state and I would not give a fuck. I'm going, man. You know what I mean? I'm tired of being around just ugly spirited people. I'm tired of freezing my fucking ass off you know, for what, 7-8 months out of the fucking year. Like, fuck that. I'm tired of being around, you know, fake ass family that don't give a fuck about you. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Bunch of fucking demonic ass narcissists only give a fuck about themselves and want to be worshipped and praised for being pieces of shit. You know what I mean? And I'm crazy. I'm a crazy person that's pretending to be sane, and I really will fuck some shit up. So I gotta get, you know, when you're a real person, you know, you gotta just, the only solution is to get the fuck away. Because all of these lost eyes, all of these fucking narcissists, their life mission is to fucking destroy good people. That's the narcissist mission, is to destroy a good person, man. You know what I mean? Let's have a real conversation. You feel me? So hopefully y'all making, you know, you gotta make an oath, take an oath to yourself or make a promise to yourself about something that you want to get done. You know, and mine is to either fucking get a serious fucking payday here, and I still want to leave, but just establish some sort of, you know, some serious money. I'm just leaving. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die in New Jersey. I don't want to die in New Jersey. You know what I mean? So, I'll catch you on the next one, man.